All right, hi everybody. It's me, Bronco922. Okay, so not a lot of first impressions left on the bill. Um, there's one that I'm doing last because it's batshit insane. I'm talking about the one where this girl, who's the younger sister, turned her brother into, well, a little sister. That's going to be last. Um, Besides that, I also still have Saito, Handyman in Another World, and I'm trying to think what else. It's those five. Yeah, the sister one, Saito, the one I'm doing now, and the one that has to do with something else. This one's called Reborn to Master the Blade. From King to Extraordinary Squire. Now, I could be wrong. It's called Reborn to Master the Blade. Anyway, logistically, what this show is there's this king. He's on death's door. And he asks this goddess, deity, to resurrect him. Or reincarnate him. So he can do what he wanted to do, but never got a chance to. He wanted to become, finish his training, be a martial artist, and fight strong individuals. He gets his wish. Not how he wanted it. He turns into a girl. But this is different because, obviously it's different because you're reincarnated. So basically when he's born, he's a girl, and he still has the crazy abilities he had when he was in his previous life. So he has basically, they call it, I forgot the name they call it. It's ether? I think that's what they call it, ether. Now, let me just look this up one more time. Look it up real quick because I'm bad with names. Okay, here we go. Yeah, from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire. That's logistically the synopsis, if you call it that. But I'm just looking up the whatchamacallit. I don't think I can find it. Might have to just, you know what, I'll just do it this way. There you go. Okay. So, logistically speaking, there's a few characters in this show. And at first, I found it weird because this doesn't seem like your typical Isekai. I mean, we're talking reincarnation, so it's a little different. I've seen Isekais that do that. I have. Plenty. Because whether it's all they died, they reincarnated, and all that stuff. But this one is weird to a certain extent. Now, I saw the first 3 episodes. Now, we have Inglis, who is the king, who turns into a girl. Rafanha, which is funny, she's the knight. And Inglis is her squire. So in this show, this dude, who's a girl now, doesn't want to be a knight because he reincarnated himself to finish his training. He wants to be strong and fight strong people. He doesn't want to have to deal with the political bullshit of being a knight or a king. None of that. So this is the whole gist. And every time he's on screen as this girl, English, is like She's got a smile on her face and she wants to fight somebody. That's really strong. I'm like, who is she? Vegeta? That's the joke I was gonna vote. I was like, come on, this is ridiculous. But we have her, their parents. There's Raphael, her friend's brother. There's Iris. She's a. There's also. Um, she's a. Iris is a certain person in the show. I forgot the name they had when they were explaining it in the anime. They're a group of female fighters who are extremely powerful. And I saw at the end of episode 3, they leave. Towards the end of the episode 3, they leave, and they go into the academy and whatnot, and they bump into this town that has a Highlander. No, not that Highlander. And it's weird because there was another Highlander that they met who was a douche. This girl isn't, a lot of ins and outs in the show. There's a lot of groups fighting because it has to do with these magical beasts. And the Highlanders treat people on the ground like trash. So, But they meet this girl in episode 3, and then they fight these knights. And this girl out of nowhere shows up. I'm not going to let you do that. And she realizes English that this one is just like Eris. So she's excited. She just smiles. She smiles every time she wants to. Overall, my first intake on this is it's very different. And the first thing that came to my mind was another isekai that's airing during the winter, which I'm not reviewing because it's World's Strongest Exorcist in Another World. But here's the thing. In that show and this show, the main character is doing the same thing. He does not want to be involved as the center of attention, because in that show, there's the hero. The guy who's in that show, who's the exorcist, he doesn't want to be the hero. He wants to stand back and support the hero. And in this show, English is a squire. She's not a knight. She doesn't have the magic rune on her hand. Because they have the magic runes, you have special abilities and arrows and all that stuff. So she steps back and says, I'm just her squire. But she still wants to fight strong people. And she's strong. She's powerful. Because of her trade when she, in the previous life as the king. So she uses the ether, and she can just, tank ridiculous beasts and magical beasts and everything. But overall, the first 3 episodes to me, I like where it's going. I do. I like where it's going. It's a fresh coat of paint. Because the main character is a girl. There are other girls. And he obviously is not trying to be a knight. He just wants to fight strong people. It's hilarious in this show. Because it's serious, because they're fighting and everything. But the entire time, she's smiling like this grin. I'm like, yo. It's like she's thirsty. And the only way she can quench her thirst is to fight someone powerful. That's why he said, made the joke. Vegeta, anyone? But, I would say Goku even. But this is a good show. I'm very impressed. I'm wondering where this is going to go. Because obviously she doesn't have an end. The goal is basically to fight strong people. And to train and to get more powerful and all this jazz. It's kind of different. It's not like most of the isekais. Because obviously this person wasn't transported to a new world. They're reincarnated. and they're a girl. But they're fighting other individuals, powerful individuals, and so on and so forth. There's even like in the episode, I just want to bring this up, and then I'll probably wrap this up soon. This guy Leon, who betrays them, and he wants to bring down the Highlanders. Just take them out and use what they have up there to the surface world. Noble deed, but he's evil when he's doing it. So, you know. But overall, I'm impressed. This was one. I'm not doing a lot of these of the isekais. I'm not going crazy here. I picked 3. I basically picked 3. There's a total of 6 that I'm doing first impressions on, but I picked 3. So on, so forth, isekais. This is one of them. The other 2 are vastly different. One has to do with a handyman, and the other has to do with something that I never thought I'd see at an isekai. Food Wars! When the episode comes out, I will do the review and you'll understand. It's weird. Very, very weird. But anyway, that's my first impressions on this. I'm enjoying the show. Isekai needs to... this whole genre has to reinvent itself. Because if you're going to continue to do them, you have to reinvent the wheel. And this is a reinventing the wheel. This is very, very outside the box. And this isn't the only gender bender we got this season. There's another one. Ninja Exorcist. I'm not reviewing that. And the other one, obviously, I told you guys about, which is the guy gets turned into a little sister by his little sister. So look forward to that. But this is a definitely good one. Check it out. Reborn to Master the Blade, Hero King to Extraordinary Squire. Because it's really out of the box. Because he doesn't want to be a Hero King. He doesn't want to be a knight. He wants to be a squire. And just wreck shit. Just take out mofos. Just go and wreck shit. That's what he wants to do. Against strong people. I personally think it's a watchful watch. Of course, there's a lot of girls in it, but hey, gotta reinvent the wheel. This is Bonkai 922. I will catch you guys later. Tomorrow, I will try to do the other 2. Not the sister one. No, we're not doing the sister one. That's last. The other 2 will probably be Saito and the one I just mentioned about the food thing. But look forward to that. This is Bonkai 922. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.